In today's video, we're going to get into the myth or the truth of whether or not you can make $30,000 a month with an assisted living facility. If you're interested, stay tuned. Hey everybody, it's Gustafson. Welcome back to the channel. Excited to chat with you today. We're going to get into a topic that I hear a lot from people as they are starting to get into assisted living. The question is, can I make $30,000 a month while working on an assisted living facility? How much money can I actually generate with operating a facility? And I'm here to tell you that you could very easily get $30,000 a month. Getting to that number is actually pretty easy, pretty reasonable to do. So let's break down some of the numbers so that you can get a feel for exactly how that works and how you can generate $30,000 a month in income, in your net income for that facility. So let's use a couple numbers here. Let's just use round numbers, and these are going to be low, but let's say that you have a 10-bed facility and you've got you've got 10 residents, you're full, and you're charging those residents $3,000 a month, which is actually pretty low for those. Our Medicaid beds generate more than that. So let's say you've got those 10 beds, you've got $3,000 a month right there. That's $30,000 a month in income. Boom, you got it good. For our facility, I was actually just looking at numbers for our facility in Idaho, and we're getting, for our Medicaid residents, between $3,500 and $4,500 a month is about where we're at. So we're averaging close to $4,000 a month total with the money that comes in from Medicaid and the money that we charge to our residents. And I'll link a video up above about how those payments work and how the money comes in to you for assisted living and how you're generating that income for assisted living facilities, especially if you are thinking of going the route of Medicaid. But you have those 10 facilities, those 10 beds in your facility, they're generating $4,000 a month. Now you're up to $40,000 a month. It's very easy for you to generate that income. Now, if you are up to, you've got 15 beds, that's going to be 60. This is dangerous. I'm going to do some math here in my head while I'm doing this. So $4,000 a month at 10 beds is $40,000 in income. So 15 beds at $4,000 a month is $60,000 in income. If you had 16 beds like I have in my facilities at $4,000 a bed on average, that's going to be $64,000 a month in income that's coming in. So it's very easy for you to actually generate that amount of income that's coming into your facility. It's very doable. It's very it's an attainable goal if what you're trying to do is net income. Where you have to be aware in assisted living is this is a business and there's a lot of expenses that are going out of it. So where this might where you might have heard, oh yeah, you can definitely generate $40,000 in income, $30,000 in income with your assisted living facility. That's very true, but that is net income. It's not gross. So your gross income is going to be your net income. So that, $40,000, $30,000 a month that you're getting from your residents minus all of your expenses. So let's say it costs you $25,000 a month to operate your facility, and you're making 30. Your gross income is now at $5,000. So you need to be kind of a little bit careful with those numbers. Getting to the, generating that much income, very easy to do. What the difference is and what people probably aren't going to be telling you is gross income is very different from your net income. So that's why underwriting is super important. I'm going to link up above a video to my underwriting calculator, and visit me on assistedlivinginvesting.net. We'll put a link down below. And I've got a pop-up on the website, and you can get access to that free calculator for underwriting. So you can kind of get a feel for what that's going to look like for you. But you want to look at all of your income that comes in minus all of your expenses. That's going to be your gross income. That's going to be what you're cash flowing and what you're going to be getting. So you want to make sure you're understanding that as you get into this. There's just so many little intricacies of it, things you need to be aware of. as you're getting into running that facility, the expenses, the unexpected expenses. It's a lot of what we do and teach here at Assisted Living Investing, is what to expect as you get started on your journey to purchasing an assisted living facility. I'm going to kind of help you walk through that process and understand what those expenses are, what you can expect, and then that's going to give you a really good insight into your specific situation, what type of facility you're going to run, and how much income you're going to be able to get, how much gross income you're going to be able to generate. It's conceivable you could be getting $20,000 a month in gross income, depending on how you set up your facility. It's possible. If you're doing a smaller residential facility, might not be as likely though, especially if you're dealing in the Medicaid space, which is a little bit more scary, but it's very doable. And you can see by those numbers I just gave you, it's still profitable, but not as much as that high-end private pay facility, or something that's more of a bigger box that has 100 plus beds or 50 plus beds. Those are going to be more profitable, but there's going to be higher expenses there as well. As you're trying to figure out, how much money can I actually generate in my assisted living facility, is something that you want to just be aware of. You can generate a lot of income, but you've got to kind of control those expenses if you really want to see gross income and cash flow for your facility. Does investing in assisted living sound interesting to you, but you don't know how to get started? At Assisted Living Investing, we're here to help you through the process, start to finish. Make sure you visit us on the website at assistedlivinginvesting.net. Can't wait to see you over there. And thanks for watching, and have a great day.